Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. Back at it again. Go ahead, like up the video as usual. Go ahead and give me a subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Listen, if you're not subscribing, if you can't watch if you're not subscribing, y'all. That ain't even you cannot watch if you're not subscribing. Listen. Anyway, we're gonna get into today's video about Zen update on X1, when we think it's gonna be coming out, what's gonna be happening with that. But first, of course, let's get into the wider market as usual. We got BTC, Bitcoin, sitting at 62,900, 63,000 ish as of the recording of today's video. Now, the halving is only 2 days away, guys. 2 days away to our glory, 2 days away to our success. Now, like I said in yesterday's video, I don't believe it's going to go up the day of the halving or the week of the halving, or even might not even be the month of the halving. But we do expect things to happen post halving, because every single bull market we always see the same thing right after the halving. The months and months and months after the halving, we see ridiculous price action going from not only for like a year and a half, 2 years after the halving. That's the bull run, basically. We've been speaking about that for months and months and months on the channel, and you guys know. I'll also always tell you guys the good news always comes at the halving, guys. The good news always comes at the halving. That's like good news for the crypto market in general, or it could be good news for crypto projects, like individual projects, like news coming out about upgrades, about new tech or new partnerships in your project. That all comes out at the halving. Now, what's going on right now is we're getting crypto market news. I told you guys in the last video, we got the Hong Kong coming out with bullish news about the Bitcoin ETF, the spot ETF coming out of Hong Kong, along with the Ethereum spot ETF coming out of Hong Kong. And now, another bullish news for today. We've got the Bank of Russia saying that they are going to accelerate the adoption of crypto in payments, or international payments, or whatever. But it's coming out of the Bank of Russia, guys. So we've got China, we've got Russia, we've got America, all legitimizing crypto. The world powers are all legitimizing crypto, with America pushing out the Bitcoin ETF. We got, like I said, the Bank of Russia, and we got China pushing out both ETFs, Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? Ridiculous news right at the halving, guys. Bullish, right? I'm always telling you guys, look for leading indicators that's going to tell you what's going to be happening in the market. We do have Tether printing $1 billion. I posted that on my Twitter account, on X. Make sure you guys follow me at CalicoZone6. The link is always in the description. I'm always posting stuff, but I'm always telling you guys from the beginning of the channel, I was talking about leading indicators and lagging indicators. A lot of people focus on the lagging indicators, which is really bad, because the lagging indicators just tell you what happened already in the market. Tells you what has already happened. The leading indicators are the ones that are going to tell you what's going to be happening in the future. So we have Tether printing billions and billions of dollars every single week. I'm posting it every single week on Twitter, and we shouldn't be worried until they stop printing. When they stop printing, and they haven't printed for many weeks, then we have to worry about, okay, maybe this bull run might be over, right? That's one of the leading indicators. So what else do we have? We have Tether printing. We had the Hong Kong news. We had the what else did we have? We had the Bank of Russia. Yeah, bullish. All that is really super duper bullish. Let's get into today's video with Zen. All right, with Zen, we got Zen coming out on Solana. You guys already know the assassin, the I don't even know what to say. The vampire, the assassin, the guy who understands the art of war. Mr. Jack Levin, Cypher's Prime himself, told us that we are getting Zen on Solana. All right. So one of the things that people were upset about, so we're going to be speaking about it from a different angle today. So one of the things that people were upset about the news was that during the Spaces call, Jack was like, well, X1 is it's not really ready yet. He's like, well, there are some bugs that we have to work with the Phantom team to fix. And then, I wouldn't feel, good about putting the project out right now. All that, appear weak when you are strong. I told you guys, appear weak when you are strong. His actions don't say that he's weak, but his statements are coming across are coming across as if they're weak, like coming across like as if X1 is not done yet, if X1 is not ready yet. But his actions are saying, look, we're trying to break the blockchain, we're trying to break the Solana blockchain. Um, so just the next day after that Spaces call in Telegram, Jack comes out and says, "Oh, by the way, that those bugs that I told you guys about, the Phantom team actually pushed out an upgrade today and actually fixed a lot of those bugs that we were talking about." I'm telling you guys, appear weak when you are strong. It's the art of war. Mr. Jack Levin is a savage. So even one of the bugs were actually it was a big bug. He actually said that one of the bugs that they fixed was the something about the offline validators or whatever. They fixed that problem. That was a major bug, right? So the bugs that he talked about in the Spaces call were actually fixed the very next day, even the major ones, right? So that's all I'm telling you, man. Appear weak when you are strong. I'm telling you right now, Jack is a savage. He's already told us that he's coming out with X1 or coming out with Zen on Solana. Right before X1, right? So Jack is a businessman. This is one thing you guys don't understand is Jack has had several successful businesses. One really successful businesses when it comes to image shack and if you don't know, do your googles. But basically, he's a businessman as well. Here's the thing: crypto is not only development, it's not only developers, it's not only code. Crypto is also like a business, even though it's not a business. But when you have a product, you have to come out with a business plan. You have to come out with a rollout for the products. You don't just throw a product out there, right? Throw a product out there. You have to have a rollout. What is the rollout for X1? Who's going to know about it? Who's going to be on it? Who's going to want to develop on it? You have to actually get the word out. And one of the ways that he is getting the word out, super duper 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 bullishly, is that he's saying, listen, I already have a war chest, which is Zen. Zen is the war chest, right? I can use Zen for marketing. I'm going to take Zen. I'm gonna deploy it on Solana, okay, and then I'm going to break Solana, okay. As Solana breaks, I'm going to drop X1. That's the marketing tool. That's the marketing tool. It's hilarious because it's such a great marketing tool because what's going to happen is once Zen gets on Solana, it's going to break automatically because I already told you guys, Zen, whenever it gets on any blockchain, it clogs up the space and it basically breaks it for any blockchain that can't hold it. And we already know Solana is already halfway broken already. So they definitely won't be able to hold it. So it's going to break. It's not going to break forever. A lot of people think, okay, so why would I get into Zen on Solana if I'm not going to be able to get my mints and claims? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, it's not going to break forever. Okay, they're going to get the developers. They're going to work on it. They're going to find a fix. But during that time, it's probably going to be down for a few weeks or a month or until they fix things, right? And during that time, it's going to be X1 stealing the show because Jack is going to come out with X1 and it's going to steal the show, okay? Because remember, meme coin season is on Solana. People want cheap and fast blockchains. So what's going to happen? People are going to go to X1, okay? Also, during that time period, there's going to be a lot of news when when Solana blockchain basically kind of stops. And they're going to be like, Cointelegraph and all other crypto news channels are going to be speaking about it. And they're going to say, yeah, Solana broke down because of this coin called Zen. And that coin called Zen, the founder of it is also coming out with his own blockchain called X1. It's just a marketing event, bro. It's a whole marketing event, man. The guy's very, very smart. I can tell that he's very business minded. I can tell that he's had successful businesses in the past. The rollout is so sick, bro. The rollout is superbly planned. So what's gonna happen is this, like I said, he's gonna break the blockchain, okay? And some of you guys are like, okay, also, if he breaks the blockchain, why should I go there and mint Zen? If he breaks Solana, why should I go there and mint Zen? Well, Jack is already 10 steps ahead of you. He said in the Spaces call, he said, look, I'm going to incentivize everybody to go over on Solana and mint Zen, because if you mint Zen on Solana, then you're going to get an allocation in XN. You're going to get an XN allocation, okay? XN meaning X1, guys. XN is the gas token of X1. So whenever I say XN allocation, I mean X1 allocation. It's the same thing, right? So he's incentivizing everybody to go over there and mint Zen on Solana because you're going to get into X1. That's number one. And then also, like I said, Solana's not going to break forever. They're going to get the developers on it. They're going to put their heads together, figure out how they can make it work again, and they'll make it work again. And you'll be able to get your claims out and mint your Zen or claim your Zen on Solana whenever the time comes. And at the same time, you're going to get XN allocation. It's just double reward, right? It's double reward. So I think that is super, 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 super bullish, not only for the price of Zen, for the price of X1, for the adoption of for the adoption of X1. Crazy. I think the rollout plan is amazing, immaculate. I think Jack is a what do you want to call it? A vampire. He's lovely, man, lovely. Anyway, it is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I'm out. Take care.